restaurant takes trips. There have been some discussion about trying to coordinate trips, whether it's to hurricane relief or different things like that, that the Olympic Bureau Tourism Committee can maybe get involved with, so that would be definitely another entity.
Well, that's good, don't you?
So while tourism is not one of our lines of business, we are very supportive of tourism and we'll work with those schedules, you know, as we're made aware of them, so that we can try to get our commercial traffic to set their time around cruise ships. So we don't go out looking for cruise ships, but we will make our facilities available.
And I'd like to add too that tourism is an important economic industry for our county, obviously. Within the counties and the 3 cities, a few years ago, I did ask for information from the 4 entities that receive lodging tax advisory committee dollars. And that particular year, it was 1.3 million that was received between the 3 counties, the 3 cities in the county, for the support of tourism or heads and beds. And so it is, from my perspective, I felt that that industry sector was well supported through that 2% of taxes that is charged to support tourism in our county. So that is one of the reasons why, and the people at the Tourism Commission and the Olympic Visitor Bureau, they are exceptional at understanding the tourism industry, and they do a great job, and we are happy to coordinate with them, but we do not feel that the funds that we have for business development should be spent in the tourism sector. We are on maritime, advanced manufacturing, etc., those areas that don't have a dedicated funding source to support that industry sector.
I guess I would like to mention that the Chamber does a great deal with each of the cruise ships that do part. They do about $30,000 worth of pass-through for like tours that go up to the ridge and to the lake and that. And so they've done a great job at servicing the cruise ships when they come in. So it's been like Commissioner McElroy said, they're well supported in a lot of different ways.
And I know one additional thing that I've heard about when food residents are here is the idea of possibly incorporating forks more into the mix with the twilight and different things like that, they have a van now that the Board of Health provided some funding for through the community partnership program that would make it available for them to maybe take a small group up there, and so they're especially participating as well with activity here.
So Karen, that's a great point. Will you share with the county commissioners about our program for small community grants?
Once a year, we request applications from nonprofits or small cities for things that they feel would make a difference in their community. Many times it's around tourism, so that even though the port usually does not, we focus our attention more on industrial type jobs, but knowing that we serve the whole community, Cloud District wide, there are other communities where tourism and local activities are important for them, and so we have a process that they can apply for what we set aside as community partnership funds, that as long as it produces an economic impact in their community, then they're eligible to request these funds to be set aside. The last 2 years, we've set aside $65,000 to help in those areas, and each of the commissioners reviews the application. We try to see that there are some funds going into each of the district for wide variety of things.
And the first Chamber of Commerce is thank you.
Yes.
Very much. Yeah, just looking at 1,250 new jobs. I sure that I sat on committees for quite a while dealing with the homeless.
Yes.
And if you take a look at the surveys that are prepared each year, what we find is new categories of homeless since 2008. And a category that begins to stand out is individuals that have that have lost their job and subsequently their housing. And it's quite a bit higher today than it was back in 2008. In fact, unfortunately, that sector of the homeless is growing. And it's frustrating because, of course, the objective is to try to decrease homelessness. My point is, I very much admire the objective that you have for 1,250 jobs. Can you give us a feel for how we're doing on any progress, even small steps in terms of attracting business, or probably in our county, what's more important is being able to keep businesses?
So I can start with, our Marine Trades Industrial Park. We have existing tenants, large tenants that have a desire and contracts to grow. And so they are hiring, and we are developing our Marine Trades Industrial Park to support that. We have to spend nearly $7-8 million, for the stormwater system to support that park, which of course doesn't create a job, nor does it create an asset that we can lease and generate revenue from. But it is required and it is necessary to ensure that we have we don't have outflow into the harbor. We have other, smaller businesses, the whale watching, company.
I would say the significant, efforts are on the Marine Trades Industrial Park, as Commissioner Michael was mentioning, and then our economic initiative of our support for the Capacity Recycling and Technology Center. Both of those are longer term projects, as far as before we will start seeing a result is,